If you feeling bad, get in your bag and listen to the Talk to Me podcast. If you in your bag and want to laugh, listen to the Talk to Me podcast with T and K. If you feeling bad, get in your bag and listen to the Talk to Me podcast. If you in your bag and want to laugh, listen to the Talk to Me podcast with T and K.
Welcome to Talk to Me, featuring myself, T and
Kay.
And today we're going to be discussing different topics. We making it spicy or whatnot. Would you like to go first?
Yes. No, you can go. You can go.
Okay. Let's see. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Probably like Nigeria or something. Because it's just land. I like land. For some reason, like, if I had a choice to buy a house or land, I would buy land. Like, I definitely would buy land instead of a house. Like, land is way better than a house. Don't you think? Like, you can design your own house. You know what I mean? Definitely.
I would either move to Nigeria, like you said, or somewhere tropical. Because I just like, I don't know.
Like Jamaica or something?
Yeah, I like the tropical place.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I got a question. Would you rather have a conversation with a narcissist or a person that always thinks they're right?
Well, those two go hand in hand.
Not really. Because a narcissist is like, oh, you did this, but you did that. And then the person that always thinks they're right is never wrong. Like, so it really doesn't really go hand in hand. It does, but then it doesn't. Like, would you rather hear that?
I feel like it do because a narcissist, they always think they're right.
No.
Yes. You can look at the definition.
Look at the definition. I thought the definition of a narcissist was like, every time you confront them about something, they always make you feel bad about like what you did, or, you know, makes you feel like, oh, well, you did this, you know, and that person that always thinks they're right is like, you can't say anything to them.
This is a person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. Admiration. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Admiration of themselves.
What does it say, for example? Because I thought that's what it meant, like flipping the story.
Well, these are some traits of a narcissist. Lack empathy, arrogant, must be admired,
Maybe we used that word wrong then.
Entitled, sense of self-importance.
Yep. I think the definition of, you know, I think that's very knowledgeable of like, yeah, that's what a narcissist is. Like, I thought you had the same understanding as me of what a narcissist is. Like, if a person, right? So, and it can go hand in hand, but ain't it kind of different though? Really, it's kind of different.
And then this is a good example. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them.
Right. So that comes with like, oh, I guess maybe we just use it in our own way. I'm definitely gonna stop using that word because I've called a lot of people a narcissist, and what they're saying is what a narcissist does not align with what I thought it meant.
Look at this though. They will often deploy a variety of narcissistic relationship patterns such as manipulation, charismatic, and explosive. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just basically an explosive tactic.
Yeah. Like getting mad so easy, like, well, oh, you did this. Like, yeah. So it's a difference. Right?
In order to ensure their own needs and wants are met.
So, yeah. I feel like it's a big difference.
Ooh, I went through that. It says you may be the subject of their manipulation and abuse while your partner treats everyone else positively.
Yeah.
Like they treat you bad, but they treat everybody else like different. So that's why a lot of people be like, oh, he can't be a narcissist because he treats me this way and that way, and he's so quiet around us and so calm and nice. But on the other hand, that person treats you like shit behind closed doors.
Right. Yeah. I guess there can be more than one definition to it.
I've dealt with a narcissist. So I know what a narcissist is. I don't care.
Yeah. I guess.
I'm sorry. He's just looking into more depth. I have a question for you. Let's see. What is your comfort show?
Show?
Mm-hmm.
Moesha. I watched Moesha like 5 times back to back. I can watch it right now and just know everything that happens, but I can still watch it. I love Moesha. I didn't like how so like arrogant and like how big-headed, like how she thought she knew everything, but I guess that's just how teenagers are. Like they think that they know everything, and then she had to find out the hard way, like that she was, still a kid, so.
My comfort show, well, I have plenty of comfort shows, but one that I had to watch or I couldn't go to sleep at night. And I don't know why, but it was Modern Family for a long time. Maybe because it had so many seasons, but I just liked it, Modern Family.
Yeah, I watch Modern Family. I like Modern Family. Modern Family cool. It is. It's cool.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was. Have you ever watched Mom?
No.
With the daughter and the mama and the mama was like, okay.
Oh yeah. The daughter had blonde hair, right?
Yeah, the girl from Scary Movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched that show. I like that show too. I have another good question for you. When was the last time you cried and why?
I don't remember.
You cried that much? No, I'm just playing.
I think I cried last night. When you were asleep, I cried. It was an episode of The Parenthood. And I said if I ever see him, I would give him some money just for how good he acted that part because it was just so relatable. I didn't actually full out flesh cry, but it was just like teared up. It was just like a scene of like the brother, and he just used to make mistakes a lot when he was younger. So the brother, didn't forgive him and things like that. And he started crying. It was real sad. It's kind of relatable. So it was real sad. Yeah, last night was probably, I didn't full flesh, tears, sniffles, but yeah.
I don't remember the last time I cried.
I do. The last time you cried.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that.
No.
The last time you cried. This is your business. This is sad, y'all. Last time you cried is because you couldn't get no Chipotle.
Okay.
That's sad. Full flesh cried because you couldn't get Chipotle.
Oh, because I was hungry.
That's sad.
Yeah, I like Chipotle.
That's sad. Very sad.
Sorry.
Very sad.
What questions do you have?
I don't have a question. I got did you know?
Okay.
Well, you probably did know, but did you know that Tasha from what?
The Game?
No, Why Did I Get Married?
Mm-hmm.
You know that she had a twin sister?
Twin sister, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I did.
I didn't know that.
I found out like 2 years ago.
I did not know that. That's crazy. And she looked just like her. That's crazy.
And they sound just alike.
They do? I never heard her voice or nothing, but that's crazy. I didn't know that. But I think the sister is a singer, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know.
Yeah, I think the sister is a singer.
I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you feel about threesomes in a relationship?
It's bad. Real bad. I feel like if a man asks you to have a threesome, probably a woman too, it means like, either you gonna do this with me or I'm gonna do it by myself. I'm just giving you the opportunity to join, And like I say, sex is my mom used to tell me that sex is a mental thing. So you can think that you're not gonna have no emotions or feelings after this, but yeah, I don't think it is really like. And then one thing about me, like especially with a man, like if you ask your woman to have a threesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what if your woman turned around and asked you to have another man join?
Right then,
You're gonna
be like, oh no, I
yeah,
ain't doing that.
you know. So yeah, it's like you can't really do that. It's not yeah, no. How do you feel? What if I came to you and I asked you, babe, can I get a threesome for my birthday? How would you react?
I don't know. I would feel like
Disrespectful.
maybe he don't want me no more, or maybe he getting tired of me. That's how I would feel. But some people do have threesomes to spice their relationship up. You know, some people are swingers.
Yeah, no, I can't. I couldn't watch another man have sex with my wife. That's weird. That's like some hunchback. That's some weird stuff.
I think it's gay, Bookie.
Yeah, it is. It's very gay, perverted, homosexual. Cause we ain't trying to get.
Mm-hmm. I also have another good question. Sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to bore you guys or anything. But what's your favorite sexual position and why?
Sexual position. What do I prefer or like?
No, what's your favorite
could
position?
I pick? Okay, so it has to be intercourse.
I mean,
yeah, okay,
yeah.
intercourse. I mean, the intercourse. I would say, it would have to be from the back. It would have to be from the back.
And why is that?
Why is that? Because it's just like a feeling. Like you got so much to see. You know, you got
You were so funny.
the butt to look at, and you got, then if she turn around, then you can pull hair. So it's just like a keep going type of thing.
My favorite position. Let's see. I don't know. Because sometimes I don't be liking doing work. I like when the man do all the work.
Yeah. I don't know. I think.
So I would have to either say from the back or missionary.
Well, I feel like from the back is a lot of work too for a woman because you have to bend all over and things like that. So, don't you think that that's like a kind of a big thing too? Really?
Not really, no.
No. Okay. Well, I don't know. Did you know that 2 BOKs results in like a pack of cigarettes?
I thought it was just one.
No.
I could have sworn I heard one equals a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, I thought it was a pack. Wow, that's crazy. So.
No, 1 BOK equals a pack of cigarettes.
That's crazy. That's real crazy. I mean, but I see people like comparing our lungs to cotton balls. You cannot compare our lungs to cotton balls. I mean, you can show what's in it, but you cannot compare our lungs to cotton balls. So can't really do that. That's a good comparison.
What's a lie you tell people?
That I'm 5'7". That I'm
okay, people don't need to know your height.
I do it. You want to be honest,
but
we do raw. We're gonna be raw. I tell people I'm taller than I am, but I actually, to be honest and to be fair, I don't go to the doctors as I should, so I don't know my height. So that's one of the things I say. Like, I like being my height. I don't like when to be all tall and body hurting. So.
What's a lie I tell people? That I'm always calm, cool, and collect. That I'm just calm and peaceful.
Yeah. I had to find out the hard way.
Don't say it like that. I'm not always calm and peaceful. I have my moments. But yeah, I be acting like I'm cool with stuff that I'm not cool with.
Yeah.
Because I just be trying to be chilling. I don't be trying to scare nobody off.
I mean, you're a very chill person, though, unless you get messed with. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
This is Emmanuel the Prophet with my story, and we'll be back after this break.
Yeah. Emmanuel the prophet. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, I surrendered to the Lord cause he got me through. Big stepping on some demon heads, I put on my boots. In the army of the Lord and I got my troops. Not the type to talk about some things that I'm not gonna do. On the road to some new things and I got my suit. I think it's time to coupe change, then I lost my roof. Big stepping for my good Lord and I'm not gonna lose. Listen close, it's the last days, how you not gonna choose? They say I'm laced cause I'm saved, man that tickle me. I was laughing cause the whole time they need my energy. Got a passion for the Lord and Savior like I'm Timothy. This voice here be setting people free, they gon' remember me. Hey, and cut this top notch if you feeling me. Hey, it's a battle in the mind, but I'm winning it. On this beat, I'll be church talking, straight ministry. Rebuke the devil all on my knees, you can't hinder me. It's a match, 1, 2, 3. Finish him, left depression to some new peace. Literally, God put me in a new seat, didn't he? Turn this up, get some new heat, hitting him. Yeah, I'm surrounded by the light, was in some dark places. Long live my cousin T Brown, that had my heart tangled. And then my mama got sick, I cannot take it. I wouldn't tell you about that other pain, but no, God saved me. About to preach the gospel to him, had the block waiting. I got these people rocking to it cause it's God's greatness. Winning souls for the Lord, had to rob Satan. I really turned my life around like how y'all hating. Giving glory to the Lord, I had a real encounter. Felt his presence in the church, was early by an hour. You can love me while I'm here, man, I don't need no flowers. Say she want a kingdom man cause she don't need no coward. Devil really got your mind, you getting beat up by him. But you can really take a stand and knock the heat up out him. I got the good shield of faith, I don't see no problems. And I'ma take it to the grave and raise my seat up by it. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for your Holy Spirit. Thank you, Jesus. Yes.
Ron, it'd be planes in the skies though.
I'd rather fly.
You'd rather fly?
Because I can, either way it go, I bet you I'll beat you to the destination. Flying and running fast is basically, it go hand in hand. Because when you flying on a plane, if you was to drive there, you wouldn't get there as quick as you was if you was to fly. So
I guess because it's at like a certain altitude or something, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd rather run though. I'd still rather run. I don't like heights anyway.
Yeah, but if I could fly, I'd be good. I got another good question for y'all. Money or love, but if you choose money, you can't be loved by anybody.
Love. Are you gonna be broke if you don't got love though? Like it's just.
If you got love, you're gonna be broke. But if you got money, you can have the money. You just cannot be loved by anybody.
Like you mean like broke, like $0? Or you mean like living
I don't know,
paycheck
babe.
to
I ain't
paycheck?
going to
Okay.
that deep.
Okay. I mean, they say money can't buy happiness. That's a good question. That's a real good question. I have to elaborate on that more, but I don't know. I would say love, not to sound shabby.
Mine's 50-50 because I don't know.
Oh, so you would pick money over me?
No, I would not do that. But I'm
I love
saying
you.
like I want money, but at the same time I want love. So it's just like a hard decision to make.
Maybe you should ask yourself, like, is it like poor? I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be like homeless, broke, right? Okay, I
You going in too deep.
because that's how you gotta do it. Like, cause this is like,
So what if it was homeless, poor? But you the happiest man on this earth.
See, what you mean, like relationship love?
Any kind of love.
See,
You're loved by everyone, but you're homeless.
okay, that means that everybody gonna most likely mess with me. So like, I'ma have food and stuff. So now, if it was like relationship love, I would. If I really love you, I would tell you to. Because if I'm homeless, well, but in the both of the position we in, I would tell you like, no, I love you, but we can't be together. Because I don't know. I don't know. You got me with that one. That was one of the best questions you done asked. You got me with that one. That was a good question. Very good question.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. This question is kind of off the wall, but
Here we go.
no, it's not like off the wall, but it's kind of like touch. It's like, you know, sensitive. Probably some people who's sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that trans women should be trans? What is it like? If a man is transitioning to a woman, do I call them trans women?
Yeah.
Okay, so
They call trans women.
okay, do you feel like trans should be able to go into women's restroom?
No. Because at the end of the day, you was once upon a time a man, whether you got a sex change or not, I just don't feel like it's appropriate. I feel like if we're going to go that far, they should just have their own bathroom. Because, like,
Right.
that's doing a little too much. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, because some people be trans and still, like, use their, like, continue to do manly, like, look, like, you know, like, don't wear wigs and things like that. So, yeah, that's very scary. And then, like, they could be faking that. Because I remember it was this thing where this trans went to jail. And he went to jail with the female inmates, and he was getting them pregnant.
Yeah. Now, why would they even put him in there with the female
I
inmates?
guess because, you know,
No,
quote
I don't
unquote,
care about that.
I know, but I guess it was just like, oh, well, you know, so yeah, he was getting the inmates pregnant.
I feel like trans women should have their own bathrooms because at the end of the day, they might not feel comfortable going in the men's restroom, but us women don't feel comfortable with them coming in the women's restroom. So I feel like they just need their own little bathroom.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, are you changing your whole persona because of what you're trying to be, or like you are you not going to sit down? Are you going to sit down when you just have to urinate? Like,
I guess yes, they really will. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we should, you know, they probably will do something about that, you know, because I feel like it is, like, you know, I mean, as a kid, like, you remember, like, I remember being a kid and, like, my mama would take me to the restroom with her, you know, just so she wouldn't leave me, but that's very different versus, like, you know, like, you know, so, and then, like, they're changing their stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's I just feel like the world is, like, real backwards right now. You know what I mean? Like, if someone says, like, oh, I identify as a cat, like,
I guess we supposed to call him a cat.
you know, like, litter box, they would, you know, like, and it will be accepted. But, you know, certain things that seems kind of more normal, it's just like they downplay it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything's backwards. How do you feel about baddies on Zeus? Like, as a whole, how do you feel about baddies?
I mean, you just got me now watching that stuff. So from what I've seen, this is like the first season that I've seen. It's a lot of favoritism. There's a lot of fake stuff going on there. Miss Chin, I feel like she's been like really fake. Real fake. Real fake.
She definitely fake. The fakest one on there.
I feel like she's just real fake. Like, I don't know. I just feel like she's real backwards. You know, she chooses sides. Like, if you notice, she really hangs with the people who can, quote unquote, fight more than the others. I guess she feel more protected. So I think that she just only does that because she knows she writes the checks probably. So that's probably why she acts like that.
Because you want to know something? She's actually an EP. She's supposed to be behind the scenes, but she just can't stay behind the scenes. She got to be in the front.
Yeah. She's even on the little intro thing.
Mm-hmm. She just can't be behind the scenes. It's like...
She's so arrogant.
Yeah, she's very arrogant. I'm starting to think she's a narcissist. But how do I feel about baddies as a whole? I just feel like it's very draining to watch the same stuff happen every Sunday. I feel like they... I know that's how they make their money, but when are we going to stop embarrassing the black woman? Like, it's just so much embarrassment. They embarrass black people too much on Zeus and now that's TV. It's basically a platform just to embarrass their own people.
Yep. Because I mean, them. I don't care what you say. Them women are white. Like, what's that girl who veins was popping up?
Mariah Lee.
Yeah, that's
she's Mexican.
Whatever. I mean, I feel like I'm not racist. You know, I'm not racist. I love black, Chinese, white, but I feel like. You don't see, you do see some people doing that, but I feel like we can never have nothing because, like, I feel like everybody tries to be the culture that we are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they want the culture. They want to say everything. They want to do, dress like everything that we have. Like. So I feel like we never get to have nothing. Like, we never get to have nothing to ourselves. Like, I'm not saying like, but like all cultures are different. You know what I mean? Like, all cultures are different, and it's not like a stereotype. It's like some things are just really like certain cultures do. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. You know what I mean?
I feel like other cultures try to be like us because we're basically the blueprint. Everything they trying to do, we already did it before.
Mm-hmm.
And that they're literally studying us. So I feel like it's kind of a compliment, but at the same time, it's just like, dang, we can't do nothing.
I mean, I feel like Mexicans and Latinos and like Pakistan.
They're borderline black people.
I feel like they're black. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they're black. Like Pakistanian. They're the only people who can get melanin to their skin like we do. Like, I feel like we're all black. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that white people are just like, but I feel like we're all black. I feel like we all are black in a way.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that one. I mean, every race has a little bit of black in them because you got to think about it. We have been here since the beginning of time, so
yeah.
Every race came from us.
I used to think that people who like have a down like history of like being light skinned in their family, I feel like their ancestors was like raped.
Yeah, they
by
was.
white,
like there's a white slave owner.
Yeah, like because like how do we? I know we all come in different.
Black people
colors,
can make any shade, but at the same time, a lot of light skinned women, that's how they were created. Because they was the in-house slave.
So yeah.
What question do I got for y'all? Let me see.
Do you like the smell of gas?
I used to.
It smells good. I used to stick crayons underneath my nose and just sniff them. Like, it smells so good. Like shade. It just smells so good.
But no, I used to like the smell of gas. I don't like it no more, but I used to.
Yeah.
I always thought that was weird though.
It does smell kind of intriguing.
What is your biggest wish?
To go to heaven. I used to be like to be rich or like to do certain things, but it's to go to heaven because like all this is just like it's not a game, but it's just like
temporary.
Yeah, it's temporary. So eternal life with Jesus, like my dream, and that's my wish is to go to heaven. I pray because that's one of the biggest things. Because I used to be like, oh, I want to have $1 billion or do this or do that, but all that is like you always tell me. You really got me to really realize that like everything is on this earth is temporary. Like it's just materialistic.
That's what God be trying to get everybody to realize and understand, that everything we got, like these TVs, these houses, these cars, you can't take none of that stuff with you when you die.
Right.
Like you only could take yourself.
Right. Yeah, that's very true. That's very, very true. That's true. Very true. You know that stuff that they put in shoes? Like the little packet, and then when you open it, it look like salt. What is that? Like it's
poison.
Why do they? Why?
It's to keep the shoes fresh. Like it's to keep the smell fresh.
Oh, so like I always wonder like why was that in there? Like
it's just to keep the smell fresh, but do not. Because my mom used to be like, don't eat that. That is poison. It could kill you, which it can, because it is poison. But it's to keep the shoes smelling fresh.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never knew what it was. I used to open it all the time. I never ate it, but I used to just open it and pour it out.
What's more important, forgiveness or acceptance?
Forgiveness.
I think both go hand in hand, because at the end of the day, you can forgive somebody, but if you don't accept that this is the type of person they are, how can you forgive? You have to accept.
You don't have to accept. I mean, it's just like me.
Though.
You don't.
Dude,
agree to disagree. Because I'm answering this biblically. Like, it's just like how God would say, like, I love you, but I don't love your sin. You know what I mean? So I accept you, but I do not accept your sin. I can forgive you, but I don't have to change my mindset on how I think because of this is who you are. That's just like if someone is known for something, like, and they do something, but you have to like, oh, well, this is just them, so I'm just going to suck it up and do because this is them. You know what I mean? So,
but acceptance don't always mean, oh, you just deal with it. You can accept somebody's character for the way they are from a distance. Like, you can accept it, move on, and forgive.
You're not accepting then, are you?
How come?
If you were accepting, you would be. I feel like the way that you're explaining is like kissing A. Like I feel like it's
no, I never said that. I feel like if you you can basically accept somebody's character. Like, you might not like how they act, but can you change them? No, it's up to them to change. And if they don't want to change, you're gonna have to accept it and move on with yourself. You ain't gotta stick around and deal with it.
Well, I guess in a way that's what you could do, but I don't know.
Like, you could be like, I accept that this is the type of person you are, and I forgive you, but me personally, I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but yeah, in a way. But I think it's real good to forgive, because if you don't forgive, you don't heal. Like, I feel like you don't heal when you don't forgive.
That's why I feel like they just go hand in hand. For me, they go hand in hand, but
Right.
everybody has their own opinions. Does weight matter to you?
Weight? Like, in a
Yes,
relationship?
you know what weight means.
Yes. I now, like, if you was to gain weight while we were already together, that's different. But like you know me. I don't even have to elaborate like what is more what I think of. But yeah, I have a preference. You know, I don't have to be mean. You know, just because I have a preference.
If your life was a movie, what would it be called? What would the title be named?
It's crazy. I don't know. My life. That's all I can think of is my life. Like,
Or it could be called My Wife and Kids. You know, like that TV show. Because that's basically your life. My wife and kids.
yeah. Like the now, or like a Autobot, like
well, all together, I don't. For me, I really don't know.
Yeah.
My life is a movie, by the way, but I really don't know.
Yeah, me either.
One crazy movie.
Yeah, I don't really per se know either, for real. I haven't really thought about that before.
But right now, this chapter of my life will be called Love Jones.
Oh, wait. You talking about like a movie that's already made?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I just said Love Jones because it's a romantic movie about poetry, and it got a little toxicity in there, but they worked through it.
I've never watched that movie a day in my life.
You need to. It's a good movie. Whoever watched Love Jones, put that down in the comments because it's a good movie.
Never watched it a day in my life.
I love poetry, so.
You love Lorenz Tate too.
Here you go. Would you let somebody eat your food?
No. I don't even have to think about that one. No. I hate when you come behind me and just like try to do but I get mad, but then I be like, dang, like I do it to her, but it's like kind of different, you know. But no, I don't even like when I use the restroom and when you flush the toilet while sitting down and splash up. That feels weird to me. Like, so for you to stick your tongue into like, yeah,
ew,
that's
nasty.
That's nasty. What about you?
I mean, at first I thought it was weird, but it feels good. It feels cool, so. What? Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to answer it like that way.
I mean, like, next question. TMI.
Yeah, because you about to be toxic for no reason.
That's all you.
How do you feel about sex on the first date?
See, all these questions that you asking me is like, should I answer it biblically or should I answer it like biblically?
Your honest opinion.
Biblically, no. But honest opinion, yes. I mean, it just depends. I'm not gonna. Because the only thing you have to worry about is a man saying it. You saying that about a man, like, it really doesn't sound bad. But when you said about that, men try to use it against women, you know.
But that's
like,
kid stuff. Like when we was younger. But now that I'm grown, like, I don't even really care about that type of stuff no more. Because I'm grown. If I want to do it, I just want to do it.
I mean, but is it like a date, like you're dating to date, or you're like, okay, let's link, like a sneaky link or a booty call, like, you know what I mean?
Well, no, like just like after the first date, like you took a woman out to dinner and afterwards y'all do. Do you feel like that's okay, or do you feel like y'all should wait?
I feel like you should wait, because, like I say, sex is a mental thing. Like, one person might feel one way and the other might feel one way. Like, you might be taking the relationship way more serious than it should have been taken. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like you should wait. I feel like you should definitely, like, wait. But as a man myself, it's like, we will have to go on a date out, and then I'll have to take you home. Like, and you, like, I'll open your door and lead you to your door. But as far as you coming to me or I'm coming to you and we laying in the bed and we watching TV, Netflix, that's going to lead to sex for me.
Wow.
It is. I mean, because, like...
I mean, I could watch a movie with a man and not have sex with him.
You're
it's
a
just
woman.
A movie.
You're a woman. That's why you feel that way. But we get aroused. We get aroused, like, by the craziest stuff. Like, you could yawn and we'll feel like you're moaning and we'll get sexual. Like, like, we just think very sexual.
Oh, wow. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Taco salad. I love taco salad. I can eat that every day. It's just a combination of this wham. Like, wham. Just right in your face. Like, I love taco salad. And what's crazy is if it wasn't taco salad, it would be tater tot casserole, which is like taco salad, but just with tater tots. So,
I've never had that before. Sound white. Let me stop. Ooh, I'm so sorry.
but sound white is putting cashews and what they
Ew.
and putting peanuts and what they put in some.
How do you feel about stereotypes? Since we're talking about that, because you just said what sound white cashews and this. How do you feel about stereotypes?
No, you did stereotype, not me.
But you start talking about cashews and stuff.
They actually do that though. It's not a stereotype.
Ew.
Stereotypes. I mean, it's bad. I mean, because that's just like, I don't like watermelon for real. And you know that's the first thing that probably somebody would say. Oh, he's black, he like watermelon, like, or a Chinese person likes shrimp fried rice.
Or the white people don't know how to season their food.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's stereotypes is not good for real. It's not. But sometimes we, as different races, we can show, and it's probably like where we really show. So
I think stereotypes are funny because I don't know. Some of them be real, so it's just like, wow. So it just be funny because most of the time stereotypes be on point.
Right. Yeah, some people can go overboard with the stereotypes though. So.
How do you feel about light skin versus dark skin?
I feel like that's just the Willie Lynch effect, really. And if you don't know what the Willie Lynch effect is, it's just like,
look into it, look it up.
Right. Would you like to explain it, or you want me to?
No, you can explain.
It's basically like the lighter shade, like T was saying, is the lighter people were house slaves, and the darker skin
was outside
picking cotton and doing, not even just picking cotton, just doing all the manual work. So I feel like that's just what it is. And for people who celebrate Christopher Columbus Day and things like that, that's all tied together. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it is. We, at the end of the day, you're black. Rather,
right.
I mean, if you go to the store and you get profiled, what's white and what's light skin. So you're gonna get profiled the same. So yeah, and that's another thing that I like to speak on is like people who use their mixed card. Like one minute you're black, and then when you get into a situation, you want to change white. You know what I mean? So I feel like either you're black or you're white. Like, we know you're both, but don't use both. Like, for, you know what I mean? For instance, like, if somebody went to the store, got profiled, then they're like, oh, I'm mixed. Like, that's why I've said most people should not use the N-word.
Right.
Because I feel like it's degrading. It's a degrading word. It's very degrading.
It is.
Very.
We learned that through slavery, anyways. That they used to call us some nigger. Yeah, ooh, let me not. But yeah, they used to call us that, and I feel like we just we turned our trauma into a joke, pretty much, like a laughing matter, and that's what we do a lot in the black community. We laugh it off, or brush it off, or we start using it for ourselves so we could feel more comfortable with the word. I feel like.
Right.
Cause why else was we call it? Why else do we call each other niggas? Cause I feel like we're just trying to. When we have come to that point where we are comfortable with the word now, so it's not really a big deal unless a different race say it. Then we want to da da da. But at the end of the day, we're degrading our own self. We shouldn't even be saying that about our own self. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I slip up half of the time and say it. I slip up and say it. So, yeah.
Let me see if I got another good question. What is your deal breaker in a relationship?
Nonchalantness. If you nonchalant and no communication, just because without the communication, honestly, like there's no relationship at all. Like,
But I feel like nonchalantness and no communication goes hand in hand, low key.
everything go hand in hand with you.
I really do feel like you do, because for you to not know how to communicate, you have to be nonchalant, or you have to not care to communicate. Because everybody can communicate. We might have different styles of communication, but everybody know how to communicate.
When I say nonchalant, I mean like if you see my feelings are hurt and like you don't care to. I don't want you to be all
to communicate.
No, you don't care to. Like you don't care to. Like care. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like you don't show. Like you can at least fake it. You know what I mean? But I would
rather somebody be real with me and fake something that they don't even want to be in.
I mean, but then you will just be like, I mean, that's why most people, like, we stay in relationships that we don't want to be in, because really, for real, nonchalant, like, I don't know. It's like a feeling. It's like a feeling that you get, like a rush, right? Of being, so.
Or you just been with that person for so long, it's just like, I'm used to this person. Some people don't like getting to know other people all over again.
Right.
So they stick to what they already know.
Right. Yeah. Which is sad and which is really heartbreaking to see.
Right. Let's see. Do you have any fears?
I got many fears. Going to hell is one. Heights. Well, you know that other one. We don't like that word, so we ain't gonna say that word. Any other fears? Oh yeah. Like being like in a house fire, and I hate driving. Like I like, even if I'm not driving, being a passenger, I'm still like, because I just feel like it's just like a 50. It's like that's why I pray every time before I leave, because like I hate driving. Like you could be driving right. That's what my mom always used to tell me: when you drive, you don't drive for yourself, you drive for everybody. So and you could be driving just speed limit, right limit.
But the other car though.
Yep, the other car. So, I know a lot of people who has passed from stuff like that, like from high speed chases and things like that. So yeah, that's another thing. Driving, I do not like driving, like, and flying. I told my wife, like, I give you guys tea now. I told her, like, if we can't drive there, I'm not going. Like, I'd rather take a boat.
I hate big bodies of water though, so.
Me too. So I guess we're just gonna stay in America.
Yep, we're just gonna be stuck here.
But we got to. Maybe we can get over it. Maybe we are. One day we're just gonna do it and just get over it.
Yeah, one of these days, but not today.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do you care about your partner's body count?
No, your past is your past. Now, if you just come telling me stuff like I don't want to know, like, you should know unless you ask. And why are you asking that? You know, like.
Some people have curious minds.
But you have so if you do that, don't care then. Because if you have a curious mind, then it's going to lead you to think. So I'm not going to hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Then again, some people are nosy. Like myself, I'm very, very nosy.
Yeah, I don't like getting asked questions like that. Because it's just like, what are you asking me for? Is this a trick question? Am I supposed to lie when I tell you? Or are you going to, you know what I mean? Like, just think of me of this person, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, babe.
How about you?
What was the question?
Do you care about your partner's body count?
Me, honestly, not really. If that person is being faithful, not cheating on me, not messing around behind my back, then no, I don't care about his body count. Because you can have a little body count. You could be the big one.
Yeah.
So I don't really feel like body count matters.
Yeah. I like that, babe. I like that.
You have just watched Talk to Me featuring myself, T, and
Okay.
it was nice talking to you guys. See you next time.